Hello people, it is time for another Bazaar run, and we have some ranked Vanessa. Our two loot items are either a medium bronze, two small bronze, and two bronze tier skills. So a lot of items and skills with that option. Or we get a silver tier skill and 10 gold. So the medium item would be 2 gold, and the two small bronze items are 2 gold each as well. So that's about 4 gold and 2 bronze tier skills. So I'm leaning towards the money. It's a bit of a safer bet. Arbitrage. It's a decent skill. I usually don't pick it up, but in this position, it's okay. And for a day one fight, maybe some health regen, yeah. So we'll do that. It does mean we can't fight the Viper, but a Kyber drone, I'm happy with. Now, when we did have the meta of being able to go to level 2 on day 1, I think that did make Langjean a bit stronger. But now that we're stuck at level 1 with the smaller board, it does seem harder to win those day 1s if you have a Langjean. So maybe I should prioritize this item a little bit less. But, you know, I do enjoy it for first couple of days if you can get it going. And we got open beta announced, so that's pretty exciting. If you guys don't own the game, you should be able to start playing this week. Got a Stinger, which is a pretty bad item. Too slow and doesn't really do enough when it actually does go off. Now, given that we have 17 gold and no items, that definitely means we need to hit up a shop. Find something to possibly win with. We've got a puffer fish, which is decent. These two are just not strong enough, so I think we'll grab puffer. And if we get maybe a bit of shielding, we could win a fight, but I don't think I want to commit to the puffer fish. I don't think it is very strong at the moment. So we'll re-roll. I mean, a pearl goes with it. I'm definitely going to take the powder flask because it just synergizes with so many Vanessa items. There's lots of ammo weapons, especially double barrel is so strong right now. But it also works with a lot of potions if you get them from a... I'm blanking out on the name. I'll show it on screen. From the ship, those potions can be pretty strong. So pearl it's okay. I think we'll just grab it. Maybe you run like an early game aquatic package. And we do have a friend for the XP, so do we take that? I think we do. We'll grab the XP. We might not win day 1. Yeah, especially versus the Dooley who has a core, which... A core by itself is quite a strong item, so... And rocket launcher is also pretty good. I would have maybe damage boosted the rocket launcher, actually. And then you get rightmost on the rocket launcher with its multicast, so... I don't think our opponent positioned the best, but I think they still beat us in this situation. We went for a bit of a weak start, but that 1 extra XP could come in handy for the next fight. I think we'll be able to level up to level 3 on day 2. So yeah, some pretty good options. I'm a big right-handed fan, so let's grab right-handed. And then, yeah, I think we need to go JJ. Just fill out these slots with some better items. I mean, a pufferfish upgrade is still... It's not really what I want, to be honest. Chum is free, so we might as well take it. Run the piranha as a faster attacking weapon. But... yeah, I don't really want to go puffer, to be honest. If we upgrade this puffer, does that put us in a better position to win versus the rogue scrapper? Maybe, but I'm leaning more towards this. I don't really enjoy that puffer. So we'll go look at middle. Maybe find a better medium. A life preserve is pretty solid. Would I run it over a puffer? It's bronze. If it was silver, I think I would lock it in. And star charts is a pretty solid item as well. We could maybe run it instead of the pearl and the stinger. Those are pretty weak items, so... Do we get rid of chum? Or do we get rid of these two? Because getting crit on the piranha is pretty solid. So I think I'll get rid of these two. Pearl is nice, but I don't want to really run. Don't really want to run the aquatics, you know. Rogue Scrapper with stacking up poison, I think is a victory, especially with some health regen. And then that should mean we hit the level 3. Nice little crit there. And hopefully with this poison stacking up, it becomes a bit better. Would love to crit on the poison as well. But yeah, they just don't heal often enough to get rid of the poison. And unless there's big changes to these monster fights early on, I do think you want to keep in mind for the first 2 days picking up 1 XP and then building your board so you can beat the Rogue Scrapper. Because one of the reasons I was leaning on this pufferfish early is to beat the Rogue Scrapper. So the poison is effectively some scaling damage. And we've got... Yeah, B1, B2. Lovely sort of shop. But not the greatest items to upgrade. So I'll probably just go there. Maybe do Silencer. Silencer works in a lot of scenarios. So let's just do that. But perhaps I should have been going to shops and trying to get, you know, filling up my inventory so that we got a strong B1, B2. And Piranha is just a base 5. So if we... Could we maybe see a better weapon? Do we just get a slow item? I'm not too sure. I think let's grab a slow, because with Silencer we want to do 1 weapon for now. Let's see what we get in the slow department. I mean, Barricade's okay for buffing any sort of slow. But I'll probably just run Chum to give crit. And I don't think I want to... I mean, I could run Powder Flask to tank some slows. But it's effectively not doing much right now. And yeah, let's grab Bronze Tier item. Maybe it's run. So a Cutlass. I don't think I would run the Cutlass just yet. Because this Chum gives us effectively a form of scaling. Whereas the Cutlass doesn't have any scaling, so... I'm thinking the Piranha is better, but let's just see it on the board. So if we go like that, 50 damage, 3.4... It could be better, to be honest. I think it is better with the multicast. It's got a little bit of crit chance, could deal double damage, so... I actually will do the Cutlass. Trebuchet, so that's a good sign. Only got 1 weapon. And yeah, Trebuchet I don't think is in a great spot, so... Suspect this should be a victory. And I wonder what you guys are thinking needs to be buffed. I think Dooley needs maybe some improvements here and there. Maybe Vanessa's early game needs just a few nerfs. Shall we go to Kina and look for stuff for 1 weapon, maybe? So there is scaling, so pretty nice. Does mean we have to sacrifice something. So we might have to sacrifice the cooldown reduction here or the damage. It's probably going to be the damage of the Silencer. So we'll take Honing Steel. We'll remove Puffer. And I think it's going to be like that. And we'll eventually scale more damage than the Silencer gives. And we'll just slot in a Chum, even though it doesn't do anything right now. I mean, maybe you do this instead. Yeah, that is better. So we could reroll to hit something, but we'll rather just check the next shop, I think. Income or Curio? Curio, would we prefer like a Shadowed Cloak? Maybe with the hasting, so let's go do that. No hasting, but we can buff the damage a little bit. We got a Proboscis that I would like to run sometime. Maybe with like a Lighthouse build, but in this position it's not too interesting. So I think we'll take some damage buffs. A bit too early for the Icicle, I think. But a 2 gold to just keep it in the inventory for the rest of the game. And it might eventually be run, so let's do that. Let's just hold it. And we'll see what our next fight is. Okay, Scout Trooper with the damage scaling. I think we'll clear you. But we could do Tempest Flame Dancer and hope for the Fiery upgrade. And I think I would prefer that. We'll get enough XP to hit level 4, so... To be honest, I don't even need to buff the damage, so... Let's actually hold off. And I was listening to a Bazaar podcast, and they were saying that they maybe think Cutlass is not that strong compared to something like Double Barrel or a few of Vanessa's other one-weapon items, but we kind of have to lean towards it. But getting the Fiery in charge is pretty nice. So it's another form of scaling in the fight for us. Could grab an upgrade hammer, but I don't see what we'd want to upgrade right now. If our Silencer was still bronze, I would keep it, but it's probably a pass from me, so let's go to middle. And there's a Figurehead. So I think Figurehead over Pufferfish. That sounds like the plan. And then I don't think Pufferfish is ever coming back, so it could probably be sold. And I think Piranha can also go. So we'll grab Figurehead, and that's just giving extra 25 damage to the Fiery Cutlass. And I don't think we want to roll here. We will level up for some more board space, so that is a consideration. It might just be a barricade. But let's... Should we see what we get from Aquatics? Can we sell some stuff? It's not the best position to sell, so... Do we go Mountain Pass and just grab some income? I think so. We've got an upgrade. We could do Makeshift Barricade for 2 seconds of slow, and we get something like a Dark Lines. That sounds pretty good, huh? Maybe even a Clamorer. We got some decent options. So yeah, I think we're in an okay spot, but if they have a Crow's Nest, it could be hairy with their lifesteal. So what do you have? You have a Langjean. We just have to hope it doesn't crit us very hard. And yeah, one weapon Vanessa very strong right now. And I think one of its problems is also it's very consistent to set up. I find I'm often put in the position where running one weapon is the best. Perhaps I'm focusing on it too much and missing some other options, but I think it's just incredibly consistent at the moment. So maybe some nerfs in that regard, I'm not too sure. Alright, Barcoon. Can we sell smalls? Maybe just Chum. I would still like to keep the powder flask. Maybe for a reloading potion, yeah. So... Ooh, we should actually... Yeah, we should actually be running Barricade like this for the star charts. And probably not you, and probably not a reroll, so I think let's just get rid of Chum. Life Preservers may be a consideration. Courier for the Shadowed Cloak. Unfortunately, we don't hit it, so could grab the Icicle upgrade. Yeah, I think that's fine. And this is just an item we're holding for the late game. For once that freeze becomes so, like, instrumental in possibly winning a fight. And just a little bit of damage scaling for some money, I think is okay. We'll do that. Probably shouldn't be selling until we see the fight. Flame Juggler will unfortunately kill us at this point, so I think we'll just go Dervish. Would like the crit skill. Keen Eye. 2% cooldown, okay. 2% cooldown's alright.
The Lord of the Wastes would like you.
But yeah, currently without a crow's nest, we lacking sort of like a defensive option in this strategy. So there is the B1, B2. We can upgrade 3 for 8 gold. That's... no, we don't even have 8 gold. We could just go to it for 5 gold. Or we go to the weapon shop. But from the weapon shop, what are we looking for? Probably not a flagship, because I've run, I think, 2 flagships already. Maybe a double barrel. But I quite like the fiery on this. So I think let's just go B1, B2. We'll just grab 5 gold by upgrading Bar of Gold. And JJ, do we go to the shop? With the Bar of Gold, we've got money, so... yeah, I think let's check out JJ. I don't feel the strongest to win any sort of monster fight, so... that's why I didn't opt to go to monster. And yeah, reroll is fine. What do we see? So we got the Lighthouse. So do we possibly pick up Lighthouse? What else do we need? We've got the Figurehead, which synergizes Knights with Lighthouse. We could maybe get like a Dock Lines and upgrade it with the makeshift barricade. But it is quite an expensive pivot. Should we try it? Because we can sell Bar of Gold, pick up the Lighthouse. It is a build that I've been meaning to try. But like I've been mentioning, this one weapon setup, the game's kind of put us in this spot. But I really want to try this build, so let's pick that up. And I'm probably only going to run it once we've got some sort of slow. So yeah, I'll grab the max HP. We could do the cooldown reduction. Or we could just wait for maybe the Lighthouse package. And I'm thinking, since we're considering a pivot, let's not use the cooldown now.
Place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
So strength is stronger now. Yeah, it might just have to be strength.
When you're ready,
And our skills are also kind of pointing us towards a weapon build, but
go ahead.
maybe we just look at it as the weapon skills are giving us strength now,
My fight isn't with
and then the Lighthouse is maybe something we move towards. Ooh, so silencer. So that will, if it crits, kill us. Hopefully they don't get the they don't get the chance to. Now my Cutlass just go off once with the multicast and kill him. It did indeed. Wow. I think it was it one hit and then a crit? Alright, so we can grab XP, we can go to Kina, maybe find Dock Lines, maybe find a Figurehead upgrade. Let's do that. Because even if we pick up dock lines, we can still run it in this package and then just switch it out later. But another option is going to the docks with our star charts. 5 gold and 1 XP is very strong, so I'm just going to do that. And yeah, there's good mediums we're looking for. But also taking another fight is also nice. Let's look for mediums. So there's the star chart upgrade. Huh. And a spyglass as well. I mean, yeah, we'll grab the star chart upgrade. It could potentially still be used in the lighthouse, right? Maybe. And a reroll would require probably selling the blades if we hit. And we hit the cutlass for 10 extra damage. It really wants us to go this cutlass. Which I think I'll just pick up the upgrade.
Free. I like the exercise.
Duelist for the damage skill. Infernal Envoy for the burn item. It's not aquatic though, so let's just go mod squad, more gold and XP. And I could really use the gold from a crypto. And yeah, it should be a pretty easy fight. I'm usually not too scared by mod squad. Ooh, there's the crypto. So what I usually do with crypto is put it on the board. Let's actually do that so it's a bit more noticeable. And then once it's on the board, I can see the value and not forget about it. At silver tier, gunpowder is decent if we ever get some sort of potion. Could work with the spices as well. But let's just grab the loot now. And the feather is pretty good, to be honest. No to the gumballs, so let's check out Andy. And there's a camera. So is it just camera and sell the makeshift barricade? I think that's good enough. So we'll do you. And we start two items, load for 3. And we just check. So crypto at 17 I'll probably sell as well. But you're a 7.2 and you're an 8.1. So we'll rather run it like that. And you can tank some slows, sure. Reroll, yeah, we got so much money. There's the silencer upgrade, so pushed even further into one weapon build. I really wanted to make this lighthouse work. I'll still keep it around for a little bit, but it's not looking good for the lighthouse. What else? Sylvia, sure. Don't want to run you guys, no. And a reroll. A reroll's not too bad. Let's have a look. So unfortunately a miss on the reroll. And I don't think I'll pick you guys up. Would I just use the feather now? I think that is fine. We'll actually run the icicle over the useless powder flask.
I may be young for a captain, but I've
So we got a 2.8 second cutlass already, which is quite fast. Still beatable though. Got a little bit of disruption there, which is nice. And hopefully we hit and kill them. Nice. That was quite close. And where could we take this build? I think we could still benefit from a crow's nest. Maybe take out like a figurehead icicle. If we get some sort of skill that allows us to scale, you could potentially get rid of the honing steel. Do we go Dark Times with the star charts? I think you very much do. Although with so much money, maybe Kina is an option. And no bronzes that we want to upgrade, so... Ayla. I mean, I also don't want to really do a boulder pivot, because I've run boulder twice as well. So... yeah. Maybe just get a burn item? Or upgrade this powder flask. I mean, like, what do you want to reload so aggressively? Probably just double barrel, if double barrel's, like, hasted and going off so often. So I don't even know if we want that upgrade. And probably just a loan shark, yeah. More XP, more gold. And we strong enough to beat him. ATM would be nice. Crashing waves, maybe? Yeah, crashing waves is good because Clamora is aquatic. And power broker's okay in the spot. But these shark claws, which is not really something we were hoping for. So, options. I'm still going to keep the Lighthouse, but it's probably not Lighthouse. We could upgrade Figurehead. Gives us some more damage and strengthens the strength of the Lighthouse pivot. You could take Clamora as well. Slow 3 items for 3 seconds. Yeah. Because if we commit to one weapon, Figurehead doesn't have the most staying power. But it's a bit more flexible. But a Clamora will also potentially be run in both, so... I think it's just Clamora. I will check, what is Lighthouse's upgrade? Is it just more burn? It is just more burn, so it's not the most important. But I think let's grab Clamora to gold. And with this much money, do we go have a look at items? Sure. Could still go Crow's Nest. So let's sell our medium for some extra money at Midsworth. And no, not really flagship. Maybe it's strong in this position, but yeah, I mentioned I've run it a few times already. And Pearl's Dig Site, yeah.
We've barely scratched the surface of the
We have options for replacements. So on Vanessa, we don't really have max HP synergies, right? Not that I can think of, so probably not Belt. And yeah, Fishing Net, Submarine, probably not over the gold Fiery Cutlass. So there's a reload option, but it's a defensive one. We are maybe leaning towards offense. Trying to kill them as fast as possible. Curry. That could charge the Clamora. Could be very nice in the Lighthouse build. But right here... yeah, I don't know how I feel about it right here. Icicle's nice. It's only going to get stronger as the run keeps going. So... yeah, I'm probably going to pass on the curry. There's a freeze potion that we can reload. And Dragon Whelp, well, I mean, we have stuff to boost the cooldown of the Whelp. I think its upgrades now give lower cooldown. So let's go Dragon Whelp. Yeah. So upgrades reduce the cooldown. Got some scaling on it. But is it even better than the Fiery Cutlass? Probably not. But it's a lot more fun. Huh. Because we got 35 coming here. We've got 25 there. So what, that's 60. 60 burn. Plus it scales off the holding steel, but it's very slow is the thing. Now what about the frost potion? We would have to sacrifice our holding steel. We lose any sort of scaling. I think I'll pass on that as well. No, we don't do property shenanigans. Fixer-upper. Probably not as well. Captain's Wheel is incredibly strong right now. And it is aquatic for a lighthouse, but it doesn't slow. Should we just pick it up for potential lighthouse pivot? I think let's do it. I think Captain's Wheel is one of the strongest items right now. So, yeah. That's a lovely name. So, let's kill the PP lady.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Missing a slot here. Interesting. Oh, freezing that was very nice. And that should be the decider, yeah.
Next time, boys, less blunder, more plunder.
Beautiful freeze. 1 in 3 and we got the best one. But I am still a bit nervous about this build.
Reward the peaceful.
Doesn't have everything I want.
War.
Now you're really wanting us to go Lighthouse. Huh. I mean, we've got some of the pieces, to be honest. We got Lighthouse plus figurehead. We don't have the dock lines. That's another big piece. Yeah, I'm not feeling it right now. Sadly. Well, there's the crow. Would the crow mean... Do we lose you two? Run the crow? Or do we cut maybe like the icicle? Let's plonk in the crow.
Our energies resonating.
I mean, scaling is pretty nice with Crow's Nest because you can sometimes stall. And then with the scaling, you just beat them. So maybe once we don't need the scaling, we take out Honing Steel for Icicle. Sounds pretty good to me. And I'm probably going to lean towards the XP, yeah. You could go Aquatic for Crow's Nest upgrade. But I think the likelihood you miss is a bit too high. With one weapon build, I'm probably leaning towards some charging and hasting.
It comes from beyond the body.
So aquatic haste is not really what I want. And we don't use a large, so I'm going to reroll here. And yeah, once we put the icicle, this works, but it's not that strong. So we don't have... Quick freeze is really nice. But we don't use it already. We do have the icicle to use it. But his mixed messages may be better. Because we do use the clamor instantly. Do you count as a use? No, I don't know if you use... No, you don't count as use because you have no cooldown. Huh. Like, both of these are nice. What happens if we do like this? You lose some cooldown and some crit, but you've got hasting coming in. And then you trigger quick freeze. I think I like that, to be honest.
How thin the barrier really is.
And Radiant Corsair, yeah, we should beat.
Another word to feed my brood.
We've got the damage scaling. We'll heal up any damage they do. And they increase the cooldown of the camera with the spyglass, so that is probably the best option for us. And yeah, this fight's going very nice. Easy victory. And Fiery Rebirth, lovely. One of the strongest skills in the game. So do we grab gold and XP again at the docks? Yeah, I think we're more likely to just miss at Kev, so... the safe, boring option it is. Grab the aquatic, probably one cooldown. Sharpening stone is okay. And yeah, max health. Don't think we care for that much, so let's look for upgrades. And we sadly missed these upgrades, so yeah, I don't think we want any of these. And yeah, like, if this was a bronze cove, I'd pick it up for the money, but not the gold one. There is someone drilling where I lived. Sorry if you hear any drilling. But I think my noise reduction filter should cancel it out. Okay, what are you, like some sort of crook? Is indeed crook. Crook with a rocket launcher is quite interesting. Throws the Ganjo, which is not really what we wanted to see, but... looking like we're in a good spot. Very nice. So we lost day 1 and we've won the next... what's that? 6 fights. Pretty good. If we get like some upgrades and some skills, maybe this is just a late game locked in. And I mean, Ayla, we would maybe look for a Cutlass upgrade, but that's not a big deal. So I think it's just Gumballs for a tad bit of crit. Got the money for it. We've got potentially a late game solution. So sad to see you go, Lighthouse. I was really hoping to run you. And we have to get rid of one more if we want to buy the Gumballs easily, so I'll just get rid of Figure 8. 3% crit. Good start. Give me 2 more blue ones. 3 more blue ones. Okay. And the ability to fight a monster. I'm getting spoiled here. Now we're looking for crit chance, we're looking for cosmic wind, and we're looking for feather. Now I've been so unlucky this run. Getting a rubbish fiery burst, so please. Don't give me a plumage, don't give me claws. I've been unlucky. Oh. Aren't I so unlucky? Probably just dragon, more gold XP. And I mean, you could give me stuff I want, because we do burn. So when you use a medium, increase the medium's burn. I like it. And when you burn, charge this. Could be fun. They are stacking up the burn, but I think we're fine. Lovely. I guess Draconic Rage is probably the easiest to use right now. Got a Dragon Wing. So, yeah. Don't think we want this. An upgrade. No. What do we upgrade, to be honest? Maybe... So, Crow's Nest could have some interesting things. Some more slow can be decent. Icy, obviously good. Turbo would be pretty nice. Shielded and restorative, whatever. Toxic and fiery, whatever. Deadly, super nice. These two also. Obsidian's okay. And then like the captain's wheel. Some extras. Yeah, it's probably the crow's nest, huh? So let's do that.
Hello, old friend. Pleased to meet you.
Fiery crow's nest. Lots of burn. But yeah, not the best enchant, to be honest. Do we just grab 200 max or look for upgrades? I think I'll take the 200 max. And I'll grab some skills, yeah. Vanessa's got some decent ones. So when you freeze reload, we do not reload. Double the damage when we go to half is pretty solid. Very expensive though, but I think it is pretty good. And if we struggling in a fight and we go down to half health, we double the damage here, which means we can possibly lifesteal back up. But if we get one shot by a pig, which is a possibility, we might not have that option. Looking like a crook. Icy caltrops. Oh, goodness. Probably not one-shotting, but that icy is not nice at all. Okay, we went to half, but this is looking... Ooh, fiery rebirth triggering. Oh, thank goodness. Fiery rebirth, so strong. They had a bonk as well. They are high rolling to our... Is that an equal high roll? Obsidian Atlatl and Icy Caltrops with bonk. That and a deadly regal. I think their high roll might be a bit higher. So, slow skills or... I don't know all the unique Vanessa ones, but I don't really want to spend the time looking them up, so let's have a look. So that's a no, and that's a no, so... Ooh, very expensive reroll. When you crit freeze, sure. Or I could just haste at the 1 second mark. Start getting things going even quicker. Both interesting options. I mean, that freeze is just really nice. Gold tier items. We could sell the Dragon Wing if we need to buy something. Let's go have a look. No, would we reroll? We'd go down to 4 gold. Only really looking for Silencer, to be honest. Maybe Clamorer as well. But it's so expensive, so I'm just going to pass. And XP or Quicksell? I think I'll go XP, a bit safer. So, Bloodreef Captain. You've got a gold crow's nest and a gold captain's wheel. That's both quite unfortunate because we won't be able to find those. Full arsenal would give us some cooldown reduction, which is quite nice. Could go Pharaoh's Con for 1 shot, 1 kill. Should we try that out? Or Roaming Isles for like max HP and regen and that sort of stuff. Let's go Pharaoh's.
I take no pleasure in this.
I think, yeah, we'd run 1 shot, 1 kill. Definitely. And a Shattered Cloak, I think, would be run over the Captain's Wheel, right? Probably put the Icicle in. Oh, we could get the Silencer upgrade as well. Come on, some nice stuff. A barrel? Yuck. Gumballs, maybe 2% crit, but we don't have much money. So, I think I'll just take the health regen. And Mysterious Portal. Pig. What could you have for us, Pig? It's probably... We're probably just leaving, right? Yeah, I don't know if I even want to reroll. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna pass here, Pig. Grab gold tier loot. And what are you? An upgrade hammer. Duplicating. We could upgrade it to to diamond at level 13. Which could mean we could duplicate something like the silencer. But maybe just Captain's Wheel right now. Yeah, I think Captain's Wheel right now is just good strength, to be honest. And do I prefer the slows over the freeze? Yeah, probably. So let's go fight Jeremy.
But I've seen my share of storms.
You are shiny crow's nest. So you spyglassed my Captain's Wheel. Not the end of the world, but also not that nice. You're not hasting, which is lovely. You got the Radiant flagship. Think we're okay? Yeah, we are good. I didn't see if our rebirth triggered, but I suspect we were okay. And yeah, Fiery Rebirth plus Double Down, very nice combo. Because we go to half health, but we still have 1.5 lives left, so...
Sale, no sale. I want what's right.
Wanted poster to just sit in our inventory. Grab some more XP from fights. We don't have too long left, ideally. So probably not. Because we'd only get it from the next victory, 2 XP, for 16 gold. Yeah, I think I'll pass on that. Take the Cutlass for 10 extra. Yeah, sure.
I used to offer a free ride home, but people thought it was weird.
Don't want weapons. Would we just grab an aquatic for some money? Think we do. 8 gold. Not too bad. And yeah, Lord Archon should be pretty easy. Don't need anything else from the other people. And probably just one Archon's ring. Potential perfect victory if we use it. But yeah, damage scaling is a bit mediocre. But the burn stacking is like a form of scaling. We'll just get rid of that rubbish barrel. Upgrade an item. Probably crow's nest, huh? 20% extra crit. Let's do that. And at this stage, we might be seeing more golds. I'm not too sure. So it could also help with upgrades. Aquatic. Look for upgrades again. Sure.
So much new stuff to show you.
No, re-rolling is fine. And you could go diamond. Getting all this extra haste is only if something happens to the captain's wheel. If it gets slowed or frozen, allowing it to do extra haste is pretty good. So this would be 24 for this package. And then that makes buying other aquatics nicer because we'll get ambergris value.
I mean, probably.
I don't mind that. And pearl.
You look like a hardy one. Need some work?
GPU for 8 gold. Not really. It's probably shipment. Shiny piranha. So you're a 4.7, so it's pretty close to the piranha. Both of you do double crit damage, but you're small and you have multi-cost 1. Interesting. Then we could run the icicle maybe? But we lose out on the fiery. How important is that? Huh. Well, I mean, it multicasts, but it's the same thing. So it's just like a smaller version of the Cutlass, but you lose Fiery. So that's probably a pass, and I'll probably just take Shipment then.
That looks like
See if we get any cool smalls.
this era.
And yeah, these are all pretty rubbish. Maybe we go Icicle, forgo the scaling. But if it's Crow versus Crow, maybe the scaling helps. Huh. Or do we just plan to scale off Burn? I think I'm gonna forgo the scaling. Just do that, and because of that, we can run like this. I think that's okay by me.
We're out to dethrone.
Because if you are one weapon build, we really want to freeze your weapon.
My
Put
fight
you in a
is
bad
with
position.
you, but if you insist-
Cove. Ooh, with a blowgun. But the blowgun is being disrupted somewhat. Slowed, but now it's gonna go off for some big poison. But I think we're okay. Yeah.
Bring her about. I've got another
No proper
salvo.
defense coming out from them. They've got like some black items. And yeah, we kind of disrupted their holsters. Because they hasted for 2, but it was frozen. Go to middle. What mediums are we even looking for? Can't really think of any. So I think I'll just temp boost for some damage. For the rest of the day. Barcoon, maybe a Crow's Nest upgrade? Or do we spend money to look for that? To look for that crit gumball. And I'm probably leaning towards crit gumballs, so. We've got 5 there. Okay. 1 blue gumball. Give us 2 more at least. 1, come on. I'm getting scammed here. And Void Colossus should be okay, as long as the Cutlass does not get destroyed. Well, lots of freeze going out there. It's quite funny. And your skills, when you burn, charge a shield, and when you burn, haste. Cool stuff.
See that plank?
So when you burn, charge a shield. Okay, now we need to keep an eye out for potential synergies with that. And I'm thinking it has to be diamond, right?
I am eager to test your abilities and to improve.
That's not really a tool you care to multicast. Circle of Life is cool, but we want the Crow's Nest, man. And you going off twice also really doesn't... It's not crazy. What about if we found like a dock lines? Because that is a tool. But then we're like... hoping for some sort of item, so... No, we don't do large. First 10 times you slow, haste 1 vehicle. No. I mean, we reduce the cooldown of the Cutlass. So that also works nicely with the Fiery Rebirth. Just like with Double Down. So we go Cinders for some guaranteed burn, or we look for the Crow's Nest. Crow's Nest silencer upgrades. I think I prefer that. So I think because we have the Ambergris, Pearl makes us money. And you guys, I am not interested in. Ammo items. No, you mostly just weapon stuff. You don't sell our nice potions, so... I mean, a small shield item could have some sort of synergy with Void Energy. Or we could grab like 250 max health. think I'll go this. Could be money. Wow. Not really an item we care about charging, but gives us ambergris value. It gives us just a big item to sell.
But I've seen my share of stores.
So hopefully last fight. Shielded Pig's Gym with a balcony. Okay. Okay, we're getting the slows going. Balcony hasn't had a chance to go off, thankfully. How big is it? Okay, it gave 200, which is not the scariest. But it's up to 400, and it's a restorative yo-yo, which is problematic. Oh, goodness. Ooh. Wow, very close. Sheesh. If that wasn't restorative, we'd be a-okay, but... yeah, healing 15,000 is too much. And yeah, I don't think any of these other items would have helped. Well, that's a pity. It was looking like quite a clean game, but... upgrades for here or a little bit of crit? I think I'd rather look for the upgrades. And no, not really. Not enough slow synergy to run tripwire, I think.
You're not ready to accept the love.
15 is loot.
Okay.
Cooldown reduction. Ooh, crit chance is also very nice. We'll go Goldie. We have some big gold items that we want to hit. Blowgun is very fun, but yeah, with Living Flame, I don't think we're ever going to pivot off this Fiery Cutlass. And there's a tropical island. Should I just pick that up? Yeah, why not? Can always just sell it later. It gives us a little bit of max HP regen. And back to Arkan, I think. Hoping for the ring. But yeah, that was a really close fight versus the pig. Looked like I was very much in the lead with slowing down the gym. Then he went back in the lead. Then I think he took me down to half, which procced my two items. And then he went back into the lead, so unfortunate. So we either look at smalls for Silencer Clamora, or we look at Aquatic for Crow's Nest Clamora. And I think I prefer Aquatic because I think the pool is a bit better for hitting these. There's the upgrade, but the upgrade I don't think is as good. That's just the gold one. So Port is something, but it's hard to replace these two. They're just so much quick disruption.
Really? I thought for sure you'd like
16 is an upgrade, and it's probably Crow's Nest, huh? Take you to 100% crit. Or do we want a little bit of cooldown reduction? Both decent, but Crow's Nest is also more expensive. Large, I would say, is harder to find than a small. You could even say upgrade the Clamora just because getting that slow is good. But I like the Crow's Nest.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
And skills, sure.
Experience is treasure. I shall
Ooh, so tempering could give us scaling. Yeah. I think I like that. Ambergris out. And tempering, yeah.
promise you draw breath. Your training is not complete.
Okay, a Vanessa. One weapon we can possibly lock you down with some freezes.
No, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
I think we've got 10 seconds of freeze in our arsenal.
Squabble with nobodies.
But you are Radiant Chakra. And they froze us. So they're scaling the puffer fish through what? I don't really know. Oh, it's close.
Defeat does
Very
not
nice.
defeat me.
It's so hard to see how these fights are going because of my rebirth, my double down. So wow, quite an interesting build from them. Oh, so they were buffing the poison, which then buffs the shield. Okay, yeah. Through crits and... Oh, that was quite impressive. Pufferfish, I would say, is a bit weak, but these enchanted pufferfishes are pretty strong. So I think a shielded one is really nice. Also goes well with the turtle shell, because you can then scale the shield on a pufferfish. But or you just scale the poison. But
Each
there we go.
battle gets us closer to victory.
10 wins on Vanessa with a Fiery Cutlass that we got very early. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this run. It was quite fun, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.